Hello common people, this is Common Guy Reviews and today's voiceover is incoherently spoken by your lovely host Pepsi. Christmas just a couple weeks away, and what better than some Christmas vibes in a camp where captured soldiers are catered. Merry Christmas Mr. Lawrence, a 1983 war film, co-written and directed by Nagisa Oshima, and co-written with Paul Myersberg. Movie is based on the experience of Sir Lawrence van der Post, who was a prisoner of war in Java during World War II. This movie is most known to be starring David Bowie as Jack Celliers, a prisoner who got more kick in him than the most. Captain Jonoy is fascinated by his nonchalantness in this serious situation, and thus sends him to this camp. This movie revolves around. There we meet characters of many. Lieutenant Colonel John Lawrence, who is the only one who can speak Japanese, and thus gaining some sort of friend status with Sergeant Ginjo Hara. We see him walking around like he would be an officer himself, but getting beaten up every now and then when other staff don't see him as a friend but as one of the captives. When Lawrence stands out too much or is in the way of things, he gets a stick and boot, as any other prisoner. We also see Captain Hicksley, a man with walrus mustache, as he resists time to time Japanese officers' questions about a weapon expert. In this prison camp, all of the prisoners don't feel like end is near, as Hicksley says that their victory is only a couple weeks away, and as Britain wins this ordeal, they are released. This movie is about people adapting to their situation, to the worst parts of it or better parts of it. Men in captivity work, eat and sleep together, so they accompany each other in spirit and body. Sometimes they sing, sometimes tell jokes, no matter how hard it gets. Movie steers around the rising pressure that Japanese officers have when they try to get information out of the British soldiers, and time is running out. Executions are not off the table, but surprisingly not a single British are executed, only Japanese are, and even those are choosing to die by their own blade, mostly known as harakiri. At the same time, Japanese try to follow Geneva Convention, but some of them threaten the men that they won't if they don't get what they want. In the center of this film is Jack Celliers and his nonchalant attitude. He seems to fear no death. That puts people off. He talks smack, and doesn't look back. Captain Jonoy is another one in the center, as he is more than captivated. You would say that he has a crush on Jack, and it's not even that subtle. Overall, the theme of people having feelings for each other is a rising theme in this movie, as John Lawrence is dragged to look at beaten soldiers. He is then told that one of them sneaked to other captured soldiers' tent and fooled around. At first I thought it was an assault, but then when this Japanese soldier died, the other soldier cried out and bit his own tongue off. So maybe they were secret lovers. Captain Jonoy and Jack clash with brief words or complete silence every now and then, and Jonoy is trying to keep his cool and his authority as high-ranking officer. But is he successful? Well, I am not going to tell you. Movie in a nutshell is about men taking brave stand or a brave front. Are they this brave because they think victory is near and they will be released? Nobody knows. Captain Hicksley is adamant of not telling anything, even being outright rude to Japanese officers, but in the face of death, shows signs of fear. People are sick and beaten, malnourished and worked to the bone, but still they carry on, singing and telling each other that it's going to be okay. Merry Christmas Mr. Lawrence is also known for its music, as Ruichi Sakamoto, who composed it, won in the 1983 Cannes Film Festival BAFTA award for the best film music. If you haven't ever seen this movie, that score might still be familiar with you. I absolutely recommend anyone to watch this film, as I have seen couple films starring David Bowie, and this one is, in my opinion, best so far. If you don't have time to watch this film, this is this movie in a nutshell.
You like boys?
Things would have gone so much easier if Jonoy would have accepted his feelings, but hey, World War II and boy love don't mix really well, so we got what we have. This review was brought to you by Common Guy Reviews, and speaking to you, your lovely host Pepsi, and I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.